Hey everyone, welcome back to April Nicole Design. On today's video, I'm sewing a purse with the new look pattern, number 6574, option B. This purse doesn't require any hardware or notions, just one pattern piece. I'm using silk charmeuse. I will cut out 4 pieces of fabric. 2 pieces will be the outer fabric and 2 pieces will be the lining or the facing. Make sure the grain line is parallel to the selvage. To be sure, you can use a see-through ruler. This pattern piece has small dots, a large dot, and notches. Don't forget to mark them. I've marked the pattern pieces with red thread. Step 1. Fuse interfacing to the wrong side of the 2 outer pieces of fabric. You'll need these 2 pieces for the next step. Take the front bag piece and the front facing piece with right sides together, pin the 2 straps. It should look like this. Starting at the large dot, sew to the top edge of the long strap to the small dot. Then sew at the small dot of the other side of the long strap down into both inner curves to the short strap at the small dot. Then sew on the other side of the short strap at the small dot to the small curve. It should look like this. Now I'm going to layer the seams. Basically, layering is trimming the seam allowance one at a time to reduce the bulk. As you can see, I'm trimming the facing seam allowance, then the fabric seam allowance, one at a time. Clip the curves after layering the seams. Turn the bag front and front facing inside out and press. Baste the strap ends at 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. Take the back facing, right side up, place the front bag piece that you previously sewn, place that on top of the back facing, fabric side up, then place the back bag piece wrong side up on top. We just made a fabric sandwich. Pin at the straps. Start sewing at the large dot to the small dot, squaring the seam of the strap to the small dot, then down into the curves, to the small dot, squaring the short strap to the small dot down the curve. If that was confusing for you, just follow my finger on the way you should sew the seam. For a recap, the fabric sandwich consists of the bag piece on top, the front bag piece in the middle, and the back facing on the bottom. Sew at a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance and try not to sew up the middle piece. After sewing, I didn't get close enough so that the straps will look the same size on both sides. I marked with a pencil where the middle piece was so that I can sew the seam a little closer. Now I'm going to layer the seams like I did previously. Turn the bag inside out and press the back straps. Take the bag like this and place the front bag to the back bag, having right sides together, and place the front facing to the back facing. Tuck in the straps. Pin at the side seams and the bottom edges of the bag. Start sewing on the side seam opposite of the large dot from the top to the bottom edge. Then sew the edge of the front and back bag. Sew the side seam on the side of the large dot from the top to the bottom edge. Backstitch at the large dot to reinforce the seam. On the bottom edge of the front and back facing, sew from here to this point and then from this point to this point. This section should be left open. Do not sew this part yet. Bring the corners together, matching small dots, and turning back the seam allowance like shown for the front and back bag as well as the front and back facing. Turn the whole bag inside out. Tuck in the seam allowance for the opening and pin. Here I'm cleaning up the pattern markings and I will remove the basting stitches on the straps. Complete the bag by slip stitching the opening. When you're done, press the bag and the facing. Tuck the facing inside the bag and it's all done.